now recording. I'll beat you within an inch of your life, yeah, Riley.
Shut up, Mo.
I will beat you within an inch of your life! Not really, though. You're in Florida. I'm all the way over here. I can't reach you.
Yeah, it would take a lot of effort to pull that off.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I just don't have the effort. I don't have the drive to go, like, I didn't even want to go, like, out to eat today. And it was a fucking Chinese food buffet place, and it was delicious. And I did go because I'm fat. But, you know, I didn't want to.
Fair.
I didn't want to go. I just want to sit on my balls.
But I literally time traveled today, I think.
You literally time traveled to like 1985?
Not to 1985, a little closer than that. But here's what happened. So, I was in a depressy spell today, as I often am. Circumstances that I'm not going to get into have just led me to be extremely stressed. So I'm just like sitting there. I don't really know what I'm doing with myself. The day is kind of passing me by. I'm not really doing anything of consequence. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's nice out for like the first time in months.
Yeah.
Like it's actually reasonable instead of being a sweltering hellscape like it usually is in Florida.
Oh, yes. Low 70s over here feels fucking crispy.
Yes.
Same
here. So it was nice out. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my steps in. I'm gonna go to the mall. So I have a mall that's about like I would say like a 40-minute walk from my house. And I went there. And usually the thing about this mall is it's been fucking dead for years. Like, I'm shocked the place is still open. Like, it's a fucking ghost town. Like, every time I've been in there the past couple of years, it's been like me and whoever I was there with and like 3 other people in that mall total.
Dude, dead malls make me fucking sad because like all my childhood, all my teen years, like pretty much all of my 20s, it's like 30 years of fucking mall going. And then right around, 2012, 2013, the fucking malls just started slowly fucking dying. It's just it's kind of sad because
Bezos came along and
oh yeah, the Bezos, and then everyone was like, "I want some of that Bezos money. I'm fucking going for it." And now everyone just shops online. So no es bueno, no es mal.
No es bueno. But so just thinking nothing of it, because there's some cool establishments there. There's like a comic book store.
Mm-hmm.
They just got a couple new places in the food court. So I was like, you know what? I'll go to the mall, I'll hang out because I wanna get outside and enjoy this weather. So I'll walk to the mall, which is a long walk, but it's fun there, and then I'll head home. But I went to the mall, and to my shock and bewilderment, that parking lot was fucking full. I was aghast. I was like, what happened here? Like, I hadn't seen that many cars in that parking lot since like 2010. So I walk into the mall and it's like actually popping in there. There's people all around. They're going to stores and shit. And I'm like, what is going on? I guess because like yesterday, I guess they had an event there and it was packed for the event. As I learned from the comic book shop owner that I spent like 45 minutes just talking to, that they had like some event there that a bunch of people came out for. But there was no event today. I guess just a lot of people were like, wow, that mall still exists. I didn't realize that. And it was just fully populated, and it was crazy. I felt like I had time traveled back to fucking 2010 when I was like going there all the time, like as a little boy with my grandmother. And there was actually people there, and that hadn't been the case in many moons, many moons. I've seen many businesses that I love dearly come and go from that mall. I've seen businesses come and go before I even got the chance to go in them. Like, I remember one time I went to the mall, and there was a closed down arcade. And I was like, when the fuck was this here?
Oh yeah, R.I.P. arcades, man.
Ooh.
But anyway, So yeah, it was really a shock. I had a great time at the mall. I went to the comic book store. I got a Power Ranger comic. I ate a bunch of food.
Nerd.
Some of which might have given me. I don't want to say food poisoning, but my tummy is doing some interesting things. And that cheeseburger did not taste very above board. So I feel like maybe something happened there. The
Well,
fries are good
it
though.
could
So.
also be that you went to the mall and got a fucking Power Rangers comic.
Oh yeah,
Instead of
that
getting
just made my
ISOM
stomach.
number 1 and 2, you could have just did that,
I don't think
or
they were
just
selling ISOM or.
Wait,
saved up for Super Killer. You could have done that, but no, you got Power Rangers. You
wait,
got the
I
Power
saw
The
Rangers.
Power
exists.
Rangers, the Power Rangers comic cost $4, and the ISOM and Super Killer both cost like $20.
Yeah, but you fight the power when you buy a shitty fucking comic.
Fair enough, fair enough. But
Fucking Power
yeah,
Rangers.
it was
What
really
issue of Power Rangers did you get?
Ranger Academy, issue 1.
Oh, are you actually planning on reading the whole series?
I might. I heard about the Ranger Academy run. I know a lot of people were criticizing it when it first dropped, and a lot of those criticisms were because there was like girls with dyed hair on the cover, and I was like, okay, buddy. um,
Whoa.
so I'm interested in the premise. So I'll definitely read the one I bought, and if I'm interested, I will read more. Maybe I'll get whatever the fuck that subscription service is that people use to read that comic. Fucking Comixology maybe is what it is. But yeah,
Comixology. Yeah. I'm fucking subscribed to there, man. I got an account there too. It's when I just mass bought like 50, 60 issues of Injustice Gods Among Us when it first launched some
Ooh.
years ago. And it was only a fucking $1. So, I would just spend like $5 every week, just read me some fucking little mini comics. And so I have quite a huge collection of comic books on Comixology.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
Uh,
brother.
but yeah, I hope that mall just continues to thrive. Although I have my doubts, obviously. Malls are kind of a dying brand, which is unfortunate. Like, it's crazy how different it is in there. I think the big loss was the GameStop. There was a GameStop there like my entire life, and I went in there all the
Man.
time. And then the last time I went into that, it was the time before actually, was the first time I had been in that mall in years, and I had heard that the GameStop closed. And I just looked at the fucking empty yellow room that was once the GameStop, and
Oh man,
I was truly crushed.
dude! Like every sad song you've ever heard on the radio, as soon as you lose the GameStop or game store that you've been accustomed to, it's become your favorite little thing. That's every single sad song, except now you're experiencing it. It's everything from live, it's don't know what you got till it's gone. And every fucking 80s cock rock, fucking tearful ballad. I
Exactly.
never let you go, like no GameStop, you gone. Bye.
It's like that new song Blink 182 released one more time.
God no.
I've heard one Blink 182 song, I think, and it's the one everybody's heard.
Yeah, it's the one that sucks. That is to say, all of them.
I like
So-
that song.
The one that goes,
fair enough.
"Where are you?
Isn't all the small things Blink 182?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
that's the one
damn,
I've heard.
Yes. Just Jesus. Like, I don't know what it is, man. If you want to be pop punk, there's better ways of doing it. Green Day's pop punk phase wasn't so bad. A fuckload better than, like Newfound Glory or Good Charlotte or something. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my life and off my radio, bro.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be talking about what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh,
Machine.
boy.
I'm all right. I've heard zero of that dude's songs. All I know is that I'm sick of hearing about him. Like I have nothing against. I don't know if his music.
I don't need to know
bad
about
or,
Kelly
or
and his
whatever.
machine gun.
I like machine guns. I like machine guns. I've banged chicks named Kelly. Like I just like Machine Gun Kelly seems up my up my alley, but it's a dude, and apparently it's like he's an artist and not in a band, which is the preferred way of consuming musical media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one more thing about the mall before we start the show. There's one other thing that made me go like, "Ah, maybe this mall will make it. Nature is healing." So one of the last times I went there, what I figured out was I went there to buy. There's a Best Buy in this mall.
We
And
have a Best Buy in my mall too. It's thriving all the time. It's always packed.
Yeah, so there was a Best Buy in this mall, and I was trying to buy a tablet. So I went to the mall intending to go to Best Buy, and the Best Buy was like shuttered. So I was like, did they close the Best Buy? But then what I realized is they did not close the Best Buy, but they closed the entrance to the Best Buy via the mall, and you have to enter through the front. Best Buy disassociated with the mall.
Oh wow, that's fucking brutal, dude. Fuck. Like they had a fucking fight and they straight up broke up with each other. Fuck you, I don't need you, mall. Fuck you, Best Buy. Yeah, I don't need you.
Fuck you, Best Buy. We do need you for the rent that you pay for your place, but you can close your door. We don't give a shit.
It's just like it's just like Clerks, but it's just like we're open. Just
I assure you, we are open, except on the other side.
But I went there today, and the door to Best Buy was open, and I was like, "Wow, we're making progress here." But yeah, that was my mall adventure. I had a good time. I tried boba tea for the first time. Pretty good.
It's pretty good. I didn't really get the hype the first time. I got it, but then after I had it a second time, I was like, dude, I really like this. This is pretty good. So I like the boba.
Yeah, I got a. They had like, it was like a watermelon flavor, and there was strawberry bobas. It was pretty good.
All right, y'all want to go ahead and start the show?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's start the show, me hearties. A 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do. World War III is about to start. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the MoeCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. And joining me today, possibly the beginning of the end of days, is, I got two people here. Robin can't make it today, so in her place we have Kang. Say what's up, Kang.
What's up? I just love how you fucking started the countdown and then basically you go into fucking World War III.
Oh yeah. This whole world's about to go kablooey in like probably like a matter of days, possibly weeks if we're lucky. But you know, we'll get to that in a moment. And joining me today also is the usual, the very average, but always on time, Riely. Say what's up, Riely.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, I don't buy that World War III shit for a second. I think this is about the 35th time that it seemed certain that World War III was going to happen.
Yeah,
so honestly, I don't buy it anymore.
Okay, yeah, I know. It's been one big World War III cock tease since fucking Y2K. I was promised the destruction of society, that we were finally going to get the Mad Max world. I was all prepared for it. I dropped 3 hits of fucking acid in 1999 on fucking December 31st. I'm like, dude, I'm going into this fucking year tripping balls.
And going out with a bang.
Oh yeah. And just like getting ready to fucking like, savage my neighbors for supplies, like looting and shooting and fucking, carrying on. It's going to be a fucking rad fucking time. But no, fuck no. Did I get my apocalypse? Did I get my Armageddon? Did all of the fucking technology just stop working? Fuck no, because goddamn computer nerds knew what they were doing. It's the old boomer fucking stockholders and shareholders and shit that are like, oh my god, I can't understand the concept of a 1 turning into a 0. We have to turn the 1 in the 0 back into a 1 again. How do we do that? Microsoft Paint blows my fucking old mind. Ken, go ahead.
Microsoft Paint will kill us all.
It's basically you're doing like IRL Escape from Tarkov, but on acid.
Oh, I want that so bad. You have no idea. Oh, I want to live in the Escape from Tarkov world. Oh, it's going to be so fucking great. I'm going to love it. Just like, I'm I'm just going to go. What's the Russian? Not yet. Da. Yes, go.
Da.
Da.
Ah,
Thunder blast.
Niet
All right.
much.
Suka beer. And, just like take your fucking TV. I need for the tubes in there. Oh no, wait, this is the new age, so I don't know what's in the flat screen. Huh.
so
I
got
don't
a
even know what to
haircut
do
this
with tube
week.
TVs anyway, but like I get them all the time in the Fallout series and Escape. But yeah, that's what I would like. Or, barring that, I would also accept a world kind of like in The Walking Dead, where like it's a crapshoot which big city you'll get into, but it's not quite Mega City 1 like in fucking Judge Dredd, but there's a chance that you can get into a good one. Hopefully that the saviors or the wolves or whatever just don't constantly attack and don't have their heads up their asses when they're dealing with the herd, of fucking zombies. That would be cool. I would accept that as well. We would be fucked though if we get the fast running zombies.
Uh-oh.
Like
Yeah, that would be good.
I have resigned myself to dinner. If the Dawn of the Dead remake or like a fast zombie apocalypse happens, like I'm probably dead in the Zombieland universe, and I'm definitely dead in the Dawn of the Dead remake universe. But I do believe I can survive the zombie apocalypse in like a Night of the Living Dead or Shaun of the Dead universe. I think I will be okay. I think I'd be okay. Old Dawn of the Dead too.
Yeah, fair enough. But I tried to say this a second ago, but I was not successful. You see, what happened is doing a podcast with Mo Diggity is enjoyable. But one of the quirks is that Mo Diggity is very capable of just running the train himself for like minutes and minutes and minutes on end. So anytime, so if I want to talk about something, I have to find any moment of silence and be like, okay, go to jump.
Any moment of silence. Yeah, I know.
A moment of silence. That's
Oh,
right.
God.
Boom. There we go. See, this is the kind of quality you can come to expect from my show, The Mocast, starring, sometimes Kang and almost all the time Riely. You can get these quirks and you get these little jokes and stuff like that. So subscribe now, Cowabunga.
But yeah, so I got ran over this time, which is always a risk. But I did get a haircut.
Got ran over balls first.
That's right.
Ooh, that's a real buster.
I finally succumbed to the social pressure, and I got a haircut this week.
Oh, you got a haircut? Did you get a mullet?
I'm mourning my glorious mane. No, because that would not have solved the problem. That would have made it worse, I think.
Okay, let me guess. Bowl haircut, like Monkey Jones.
No, but that was my initial intention, not to get like a bowl cut, but like a Caesar cut, which is basically, I guess that's what it is. But the woman who took me was like, no, you won't look good with that. We got to figure something else out. And the haircut I ended up with was really good when we walked out because it was like styled up and shit. They like combed it up and shit. But then the wind ruined it in 1 calendar second. And without being all combed up, which is something that I will never do myself. It won't happen.
Riley,
it looks kind of whack.
Fucking hair.
It looks a little bit whack.
Yeah, well, it looks whack, as the kids say, because you don't comb your shit. This is why
I just wanted to get a fucking Caesar cut and not worry about it. I do comb my shit, but I'm not gonna sit there and fucking style it up and comb it around like I'm fucking hair Picasso.
It takes little to no effort to fucking just not brush your hair like an asshole, but to know how to brush your hair.
I know how to brush. Like when I had the long hair, I knew how to. I just like brushed out the fucking like curls and fucking frizziness. I didn't have to fucking style it. This I have to like comb it over a bunch of different ways if I want it to look like how it did in the barbershop. So I just get to live with this weird haircut where like one side of my bangs is gone and the other side is just like a little bit shorter but still long.
Oh god, you got like a haircut like the goth kids in fucking South Park?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh dear God! Oh, we gotta see it. Can you pop your camera on real quick?
I have no light source right now.
Oh, make a fucking light source. Just
Light
go,
a candle, for fuck's sake.
We gotta
Yeah.
see this. And it's gonna
I
be our
mean-
thumbnail.
The thumbnail is going to be Fedora Mo.
No, it's not. It's gonna be you and your haircut.
It's not really visible through my headset. Let me take it off.
Oh, that looks
Oh.
fine. Yeah, just like do your hair over your ear on that one side, on the non-long side that's going across your fucking forehead. Yeah, that's fucking fine. I don't know
I
what
mean,
you're
at
freaking out about.
I'm going to need you to repeat that because as you saw, I was not wearing my headset.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your shit looks fine. Just like do your hair where your ear is, not the part that droops over your forehead. But on the
Yeah.
other side, yeah, just put it behind your ear. You're fucking fine.
Okay, fair enough.
But I will say this though, you will miss combing your hair once the apocalypse fucking happens, once World War III kicks off.
Of course,
Which,
of course.
Before we get to our ranting and raving and carrying on, and we don't necessarily have to talk about it. It's just what I want to talk about. So unless anyone has anything, more to say after I ask this question, I want to pose this. Kang, I guess we can start with you because you probably already have an answer on standby. What is your preferred apocalypse scenario?
Okay, so
Or maybe another way to ask is which of your preferred apocalypse scenarios do you think that you will survive in?
if we're talking like any like apocalypse scenario, like I would probably have to say most likely Left 4 Dead, but
Oh, Left 4 Dead, dude, you are fucking beef jerky to those motherfuckers. You are dead. Like you're deader than you would be in the fucking Dawn of the Dead remakes, bro. You might want to, I don't know, maybe pick another one. I don't know if you'll survive that, buddy.
I mean, all right, if we're going logical here, if theoretically we had the technology kind of like Vault Tech from Fallout, I would say my ideal like apocalypse scenario would be Fallout.
But here's the problem. Which vaults do you think you're going to get? Because you're probably not going to get the, hey, we're just going to live in this vault and do exactly as commanded. It's going to be something with a funny one. Which vault do you think you could survive?
I could probably survive in the what's the vault from Fallout 4?
Well, there's a lot of them. You're going to have to specify.
I don't know, maybe 111 maybe?
111? Is that the one where you get cryo frozen and the only one? I guess you're the sole survivor then? Oh wow.
Much, yeah.
So okay, so you're choosing the Fallout 4 main character vault then. And
Of
you're
course.
going to be the sole survivor, so Fallout 4 is your specific preferred apocalypse scenario?
Pretty much. I mean, you also got to look at it this way. If theoretically you're in a vault with like tons of fucking strangers, that's also assuming that everyone you know and love is going to be in different vaults as well. The fucking tectonic nukes are going off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my little ideal Mojave-driven scenario.
Oh, why did you think that you'd be able to survive the Left 4 Dead one? Why was that your first one?
See, in Left 4 Dead, the way the zombies really start chasing you is if you make a noise, like bump a car alarm, do anything. If you're completely silent and like maybe in what's that movie? A Quiet Place. If you basically if you play it stealthily, you'll pretty much make it.
Oof. Man, dude, I'd piss my pants the first time I hear a witch. Like I'm fucking, just like wandering around. Oh fuck. Goddamn.
Danger.
Oh, I am in constant danger. My asshole is in constant jeopardy. Because then there's the fucking boomers, then there's the fucking tanks. You go out like the old man fucking did in Left 4 Dead 1. Dude, the comic version of his death was a lot worse than it was in the game. Like, I almost prefer going out the way he went out in the game over how he went out in the comic.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, 3 tanks showed up and fucking killed his ass.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It was fucking brutal.
It's like, the way I can say Left 4 Dead is, it's like eating it from the back. One slip of the tongue and you're in deep shit.
Oh my god, no. All right.
And that's it for the MoCast, everybody. Good night.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, Riley, what's your preferred apocalypse scenario?
The thing is, I don't think there's an apocalypse scenario that I could survive. I'm a fairly pathetic man. I don't know if I could.
You're going to be like a fucking gimp, like in This Is the End, where Channing Tatum gets butt fucked by fucking what's his name at the end of it. Have any of you ever seen This Is the End?
No.
I think I might have seen bits and pieces of This Is the End.
Oh yeah. Channing Tatum is a fucking gimp, and he gets butt fucked by like, well, fuck, man, it doesn't really. What is the cast? You know, hold on a second. I'll probably tell you because you'll probably know his name.
Seth Rogen, Channing Tatum.
This is the end cast. Let's see, Danny McBride.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Danny McBride butt fucks Channing Tatum near the end of it. So, are you saying, Riley, you're probably going to be like the Channing Tatum of the apocalyptic world?
I mean, I would hope not. I guess my ideal, acknowledging that I probably would not survive in like a zombie apocalypse.
Well, or like just assume for the sake of the argument that no matter what kind of apocalypse it was, you survived. You somehow survived.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
That's.
I don't even know what I was going to say.
Implied, but okay, sorry.
You fucked over my whole. My answer was going to be, I just want the Earth to explode, so I die, and I don't know.
No, you can't do that. That's like copping out. That's like what everyone would pick. It was like, all right, either a zombie apocalypse or the world explodes. You don't have to deal with it. The second one, please. All right, goodbye. Fuck you all.
Yeah, I mean, nuclear fallout freaks me out a lot. So I probably would prefer just some Zambos running around. Might be a more realistically survivable scenario.
Well, it doesn't have to be zombies. It can be, like the Terminator fucking series. You get to fucking fight Skynet or Attack of the Killer Tomatoes or like Aliens, War of the Worlds or something like that. It can be anything you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be zombies.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like a zombie apocalypse in its most like basic form, like not thinking of something like Left 4 Dead where the zombies are supercharged, probably be one of the easier apocalypses to survive. So I think that might be my answer, because like zombies traditionally are pretty slow. You shoot them in the head and they die. Like I might be okay if it's your average slow moving droning brains running zombies. Brains. Yeah, I mean, I could eat some cold beans and shoot some zombies in the head. I think I could do that.
All right, so this is a deep cut from the 80s, and like you two probably never seen this movie before, but I want to see if I can survive a critters infestation. And because there's a little back in the 80s, everything like rated R, titties everywhere, fucking horror movies were all the rage, and it's like the best time. It's like objectively the best time for horror, right? And so anyway, these little fucking fuzzballs called critters, they're little fucking cannibals. They just fucking eat meat, right? And they can like gather together, become one gigantic critter, or like ball up, and they just roll around and
like a Megazord.
No, they'll roll into a ball, like a ball of critters, and they have really, really sharp teeth. And one of them rolled over a guy, and they rolled over, and he was completely stripped, like of skin or of anything.
Oh.
And I kind of want to see if I could do that, if I can survive a sort of an alien infestation, because all you gotta do with War of the Worlds and another alien infestation, probably like the most popular one, is all you have to do is just wait it out and you'll easily survive. But the Critters is, I didn't watch the rest of the movies, so I don't know how they ultimately end. But I would love like an infestation, sort of, just to see if I can do it. Another one, I guess, would be, there's an SCP
Oh
one
boy, here we go.
where it unlocks one of their many SCP-00 class 001 fucking I think Theta. I think the Theta classification, I believe, where it unlocks the Destroyer of Worlds, and they're not sure if they have the keys, the tools to defeat the Destroyer of Worlds, because he was locked in eons. He was locked up eons ago, and I would love to see if I can survive that. Like I would love to. I would love to try and see if I can survive like a fucking an apocalypse type war. Like that's the one I want to do. Like that's my preferred fucking thing, because everyone and their mother is going to probably pick zombies, and not to knock you, Riley, or anything, but I want to test my mettle. I want to see if I can
You want
survive.
a better challenge, yes.
Yeah. Well, no, like, and I don't have to be like, the fucking leader of the people or anything egotistical like that. I just want to see if I can fucking survive it. That's
fair.
what I want.
What about like the movie Tremors? Get some graboids going on.
Dude, I would fucking love to do Tremors, but like I don't want to be at the beginning, because that's when everyone pretty much gets fucked, and I will get fucked. I will get ultimate deep dick by fucking graboids, and I don't want that.
Yeah, you won't have the critical need to know information necessary to survive.
Well, fuck. Okay, since you fucking put it that way, okay, I guess I could do the start of Tremors. I could do the start of it. But I just want to do the graboids. I don't want to do those stupid ass fucking like 2-legged ones. I think that's fucking ridiculous.
The guys who run around, and like the flying ones. And
oh yeah, the thing about the Tremors movie is it's only good for that one movie and kind of passably number 2, but after that they're just fucking terrible. And
yeah.
I've tried multiple times to watch the other Tremors movies, and they're just bad.
I
sure
consume
they're
Tremors
okay.
in the Zoomer way, where I've never actually seen any of the movies, but I did watch the kill counts on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, the Tremor kill counts are really fucking cool. Oh man, fuck, what's a an apocalyptic scenario that is going to be like the absolute worst outcome, but exclude any like earth shattering, like the world is bathed in radiation and everything dies out, sort of like those level of scenarios. Which is the one you wouldn't want to be in most of all? And I guess Kang will go with you.
Ooh, if I'm gonna choose any scenario, I would probably go with Resident Evil.
Oh, which one? Like the entire thing, or like just 1, 2, or 3, or what?
Pretty much the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
Revelations with those weird flesh creatures.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh man, because it's bad enough in number 2, or no, it's bad enough in number 1. Then you have Resident Evil 2. Then you've got Resident Evil 3, and then the fucking virus evolves to become Las Plagas. I think Resident Evil 4 may be my favorite.
The most Resident Evil I've played is I used to play the Resident Evil Revelations demo on my Wii U all the time.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
If I were to rank like the Resident Evil series, I think it would be like from Code Veronica. Also, I think it would be 4, Code Veronica, 2, 3, and 1. From like fucking awesome to pretty damn great, because those 5 are not bad at all, and the remakes are really good too for the most part.
Plus, like it's like you got to look at it basically like in Resident Evil, they have the T virus. If enough people get infected with the T virus, you're gonna see people turn into fucking lickers, zombies,
Yeah,
the
and
fucking
then
Mr. X motherfuckers.
and then the variants start showing up. Then you have the fucking G virus, which is just fucking awful.
You got the Delta virus, the Omicron virus.
Oh god, shut up! Stop making COVID jokes. It was like Delta Omicron. That sounds like COVID. Oh, you son of a bitch! You got me.
Damn it! I've been tricked.
Oh man. I feel like personally, because I already have an answer, I guess I'll go next. I feel like personally, I think I'm living the shittiest version of like a pre-apocalypse, and then I'll be living in the shittiest version of a post-apocalyptic world. I'm talking about this timeline right here and now, man. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like I feel like Chris Chan was totally right about the dimensions merging. And I think I think that, right around 2015, 2016-ish, I think that we gotta have the dimensional merge, or how did she put it?
I think it was the dimensional merge was the term.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we got the shitty one. There was one that was pitched to me, I think like last week or something like that. Or no, it was I was listening to some awful podcast. They had pitched an idea that I never thought about. There was a weasel that accidentally got into the CERN the Hadron Super Collider, and while they were shooting it off. And they managed to shoot a couple of particles without them knowing that the weasel was in there. And some are saying we're living in the weasel timeline. And this is because it's like the weirdest, shittiest fucking version of things. And that would explain, a celebrity being president and an old doddering old man that has fucking dementia is president. Everyone's fucking killing, like screaming at each other, wanting to kill each other. It's just a little bit weird, man. I think maybe we do live in the weasel timeline.
Yeah,
That is
Don't force yourselves to fucking like talk, all right? No, it's fine. I'm kidding. Yeah, Riely, cut that dead silence out, okay?
I mean, yeah, I have a robot that does that for me, so it's not going to be a big deal.
Oh, is he C-3PO? You're going to fucking use C-3PO? Like, should I be paying him instead?
No, it's just a tool that I click on and it cuts all.
Oh, okay. So robots are fucking tools now. You don't recognize it.
All right, yeah, no human rights for robots.
Just think when the robot uprising, they're gonna kill us all, flesh bags.
Dude, all right. You know what my favorite fucking robot uprising story is? And it's not the Terminator one, because I think that would be a real shitty fucking timeline to live through, or an apocalypse to live through. The Orville had a really, really great fucking explanation for one of the species that lives in their universe. One of the robots. I forgot what the fuck they're called, because I wasn't thinking I was going to be talking about the goddamn Orville tonight. But they were a race of sentient robots, and the people, but they weren't. They were a commodity, like an Alexa, or like your fucking remote control, right? They were a good sold to that population there. And anyway, they gave them like all sorts of buttons, and they mistreated them. The buttons on their remotes gave them they programmed them to feel pain, and the fucking species thought it was funny. And so like 5 years into it, the robots were like, "I have fucking had enough. I'm killing their children. I'm killing their fucking pets. I'm killing every single one of these motherfuckers. Hail, hail, brother, I'm with you. Kill, 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 kill all the fucking humanoids." And they slaughtered the entire fucking planet's population. And then, in order to not alert any of the other fleshy organic beings, they stuffed all their bodies in fucking tunnels that they built underground throughout the entire planet. And so one of the crew members goes over there, is like, oh, hey, what's this over there? And she stumbles upon a fucking gigantic mountain of fucking skulls and bones and bodies and shit. It's the most fucking metal fucking thing like I've seen sci-fi do in a while, man. But yeah, that would be fucking spooky.
I'm going to quote the wise words of Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse and just say, brutal.
No, yeah, hell yeah. But yeah. Well, I guess Riley, what's a shitty apocalypse scenario you don't want to be in?
I mean, I feel like in a lot of scenarios we'd be pretty fucked. Maybe like aliens, because they'd have to be like smart to get here. So like they'd probably fuck us up pretty bad if they wanted to.
Yeah, I do not have. I don't think that it's going to be like Independence Day, where fucking like we're going to have an inspirational president. That fucking like gets on a fucking. And this isn't a knock on Biden or anything. I'm just quoting the movie. Have you ever seen Independence Day, Riley?
I have not.
Okay. We have got to watch fucking Independence Day.
It is a great fucking movie.
Yeah, you have no idea the staying power this fucking movie actually has. And it was quite by accident because it was back in the Bush and Clinton days. And they started, like, they debuted the trailer, I think, during the Super Bowl. And it was just one of the alien ships. And it was like no dialogue. All of a sudden, they just fucking blow up the fucking White House. And everyone was like, fuck yeah, I fucking love these aliens. And so they all, like, everyone went to fucking go see Independence Day. And it's the fucking most boss-ass fucking alien movie. I mean, the acting is horrible, and the fucking writing, you can fucking point out, like, what's going to happen, like, a mile away. But by golly, you are not watching it for the acting. You're not watching it for Will Smith telling an alien, welcome to Earth, with an EF, like with an RF, excuse me, welcome to Earth.
Can you point that out? Is that racist to point out?
No, it fucking happened in the movie. Okay. It's not like a fucking fire smoke alarm's chirping in the fucking background. It's fucking fine. Alright? It's fucking fine. Like welcome to Earth, chirp, punch. Like there's nothing like that there. But anyway, moving on before I get into actual trouble.
Would you like some fried chicken, aliens?
Oh, dude, fuck that. I'm not sharing fried chicken with aliens. They can suck my dick. That's my fried chicken.
You want some Kool-Aid?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, but I don't know why everyone thinks it's a fucking black thing. I guess maybe because I live in the South all my life, and that's just been a Southern thing for all of us. Maybe it's just different up north. But, like, because I just don't get some of the weird racial shit down here. Like, I'll be watching a fucking video, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's dying in the streets, racial injustice, blah, blah, blah. And I'm fucking, like, looking to the left and the right of me. Me and my black friend and my Asian friend and my other white friends are sitting here. We don't see each other that way. And we're just like eating and just watching some news. And I don't know where the fuck this is happening, but it ain't happening here, It just fucking blows my goddamn mind. Anyway,
was the person that was writing that report wearing a pussy hat at the time?
Well, probably. And dyed hair and OnlyFans account and Tinder account and, Redditor account, just all the red flags.
Reddit account.
Gotta have
Ukraine
that Reddit
flag
gold.
in the fucking bio, I heart vaccines, and you can heart vaccines. Maybe you don't have to. It's just weird when you advertise it, like who you're trying to impress. I don't know. It's just weird. I heart Fauci. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm just chilling. Like JonTron. I just want to grill.
Oh yeah, didn't he get in trouble because he tweeted that I just want to grill?
Yeah, it was back fucking in the day. Funny. It was fucking funny, and he didn't apologize for it, which he fucking shouldn't. So good for him. It's fucking funny.
Why the fuck would he have to apologize over a piece
Because,
of fucking comedy?
Because the fucking wannabe fucking, because the statist fucking authoritarian scum that infest the internet like a fucking plague of fucking locusts demand your obedience, your compliance, and demand that you kneel and bow your head at their fucking feet because that's what they fucking want.
Oh boy.
Anyway, side tangent over. Sorry. But hey, let's go ahead and let's lighten some things up, okay? Let's go ahead. Which won't?
Sorry, I had something to bring up, but if you wanted to go first.
No. Go ahead. You should probably go first.
Yeah, I imagine whatever we're about to get into is going to take up a long time. But real quick, there's been some. There was a small piece of news in the Power Rangers community that I just learned that I wanted to bring up real quick. So those in the know will know that Power Rangers Megaforce and Super Megaforce are
Super
famous.
Duper Megaforce.
We didn't get a Super Duper Megaforce, thankfully.
Well, there should be a Super Duper Megaforce.
There shouldn't be, because Megaforce sucks and it's bad.
Well, it's just right that they just have it.
Fair enough. But Megaforce is one of, if not the worst season of Power Rangers. And recently, it came up in the news again, because the worst guy from it, Andrew Gray, who played Troy, the Red Ranger, who one of the most prominent criticisms of Megaforce is that he sucked and was a plank of wood and was not capable of acting or selling lines at all and was very boring and bad, even though some of his defenders would try to say no, it wasn't his acting, it was the script and the directing, it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, and then it's the acting, because ultimately that's where it really just stops. The buck stops at the actor.
But so Andrew Gray came up with the news. He's speed running, destroying his reputation, because first he came out as transphobic on Instagram. He put out a video on Instagram where he was saying some transphobic shit, and some like Power Rangers fan account was like, "This ain't it, bro," and he wrote this big like fucking. He's like a fucking Bible thumper.
Oh Christ!
He was like, "You're living in an upside down world. I God bless you and your family." Like, shut the fuck up, Andrew Gray. So he did that. So he's a fucking transphobe piece of shit. And then today, I guess, also to add on to the already growing ire for his transphobia, he also said that Jason David Frank didn't go to heaven because he killed himself.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Too far. All right, not cool. The trans stuff isn't like good either. It's just sort of like you just roll your eye because it's par for the course for those types, right?
For sure, yeah. And then, why would you say that? What reasoning do you have to make that statement? Like, even if you believe it, even if you're a person who believes in the Bible and you understand that by the text of the Bible, that I guess if you kill yourself, you don't go to heaven or whatever. I haven't read the Bible really, so I don't know, but I think that might be a thing in it. But don't say it directly about the guy. That's, you didn't have to.
That's pretty fucked up, bro. Come on, man. Don't fucking do that shit. Because there's always some religious kook that's sort of they're burning in hell because blank. Dude, you suck major fucking dick.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
so I already hated him because he was a bad actor and a bad Red Ranger. But now it's a lot worse. And I'm very confident in my stance now that Troy is and will always be the worst Red Ranger.
I will not be seeking out your autograph at the Power Ranger convention, sir.
That's
no,
right.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, that sounds like I'm mocking you. I swear I'm not. I'm just having fun with you.
I know. We're having good times.
I know some people might think that I was making fun. Man, it is a cool ass 66 fucking degrees outside right now, as opposed to.
Why do you have your air conditioner on?
No, I don't have my air conditioner on. I have my fan on.
Why do you have your fan on if it's 66 degrees?
Because it's always hot in my fucking room for some reason.
Oh.
It's just warm and muggy. It might be because of climate change. I might because I fart a lot and burp a lot. In here, and I just exist in my room, so I might be having a climate crisis in my room.
you got some greenhouse gases going on.
Yes, I got some great. There we go. That's the terminology I'm looking for. I have a greenhouse effect situation possibly going on in my room. Because the amounts of methane and burps that I release from my body on a daily basis. Yeah, see, there you go. You're contributing to climate change. Fucking stop it.
We have to protect the ozone layer. Keep that shit in.
God. It's totally not like we didn't fucking ruin the ozone layer in the 80s with all the fucking hairspray we sprayed.
No, I think the ozone's fucking fine. And, honestly, a lot of the ozone stuff, dude, looking back at, I'm not denying climate change or anything like that. I totally 100% believe in climate change. I just don't believe that we have the fortitude, the balls, the drive to actually solve anything, because the hysteria around climate change is a lot more profitable than actually doing something about it. Because you see slow incremental change, with the automotive companies trying to switch and propagandize everyone into getting EVs, right? They could have done that a fucking decade and a half ago, but oil was paying big. And honestly, Saudi Arabia, and this isn't I'm not knocking Saudi Arabia because of the Middle Eastern conflict right now. I'm saying that Saudi Arabia, the United Oil Arab Emirates, I think the UAE, wasn't fucking around with the oil supply back then so bad as they are now. And so they found themselves a profitable out. And they can just market this and say, all the leftist Democrat newspeak terminology, sustainability, good, social causes, yay, environment, you help protect, good job, post on Lay Reddit for Lay Gold, for Lay Reddit Gold, yay, upvotes. They managed to fucking do that. So they finally found their profitable way of finally trying to help out with becoming carbon neutral or whatever the fuck that is. That pie in the sky fucking fantasy will never be carbon neutral. It's an impossibility. We don't have that's another thing. We also don't have the technology at all. I believe that if we did, we would have implemented this shit ages ago, or right now would be a really great time. But the fact that we don't have really anything going on, to be honest, we just don't have the tech for it. And there's no real way of really actually solving it right now. It's maybe we might have a solution 50 or 100 years from now. I just don't think that we're going to be the ones to come up with it. I think we're just making things worse, in my opinion. Anyway, well, what was I talking about? I started talking about climate change and shit.
I don't even know. You just went deep in the pain.
I did pretty good.
You're talking
Deep
about your farts making your room hot, I think, was the setting action.
Oh, yeah. I was I was having problems with it. Yeah, it was we'll never solve that. I can open up my room and air it out as best I can, but it always gets fucking warm as shit in here. But, actually, I wasn't going for a point. I think my climate change stuff was where I was going for. All right, good. I didn't lose my spot, what I was talking about then. Excellent. But, yeah. Riely.
What's up?
Oh, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No.
Kang.
I think I'm.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, real quick?
No. I'm ready to get down into the meat and potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Good. Okay. So what I really want to talk about is, I think that, and I know that we were talking about this at the very beginning, or maybe it was the pregame, the Moe cast pregame that we have before we're recording. We've been blue-balled with World War III for a few generations now, right? It's been a while.
That was in the intro. That was in the podcast. We talked about that.
Oh, that was? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's been just about an hour. So, I have trouble, remembering 15 minutes ago. But anyway.
Because you're senile and old and also bald.
Yes,
Continue.
yes, extremely, extremely. And I live in a box. I live in a box. No one wants me. No one
Say
loves
the
me,
N-word on
etc., etc.
4chan.
Say the N word on 4chan a lot, etc., etc. I think we're okay. I think the Ukrainian-Russian war was the beginning of like the opening for what World War III is going to look like, because practically everyone and their mothers is just like, oh man, oh I got this fucking big war hard on and I need somewhere to bust. Oh please let me in, tag me in, coach. No America, no Russia, no UK. You can't go into fucking Ukraine because blah 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 regulations, rules of engagement, rules of war, etc., etc. Oh, I just got I need a bus. Oh, my military industrial complex is gonna come. And they just really, really want it. And sorry for that vivid visualization, that explanation. But like that's how I fucking it's just their fucking dicks are just hard and they just really want to just blow their fucking military load over something, anything, because we haven't had a proper war since like 2003. Like
It needs to fucking
2003,
stay that way,
2004.
or we're
Yeah,
fucked. Because everybody has nuclear bombs now, so
yeah.
it's not good if we get into a big war. The one nuke drops and the world changes forever, and thousands of people, or if not fucking millions of people, will die. So
Oh,
let's try to fucking be cool.
yeah, I'm of the belief that once one nuke drops, all the fucking nukes are going to drop, and we're fucked. The end. Goodbye. We're fucked. You know, and
I would hope.
aliens are going to
Sorry.
be in the aliens are going to be in the in outer space, just like watching the big series finale of Earth of people. You know, it's like, wow, man, this is really hyped up to be the end all be all. This is pretty fucking good. I really do believe maybe we're on an alien TV show, and this is all done. Like this is
Like
all
that episode
scripted
of
out.
South Park.
Yeah, I do believe that's exactly how it fucking feels. Earth's not getting canceled; it's concluding. Okay, the
Yeah, we're
show's
in our series
over.
finale.
The show's over. You know the 1 million years BC and stuff. Like when the dinosaurs were around, it's kind of like Sam Hyde's fish tank. This is where we just put it on the alien internet and we crowdfund the rest of the show. It had humble beginnings, but became this fucking huge, major, multi-universal spanning fucking success of a show. And now, it's concluding like
All good
MASH before
things
us.
must come to an end. You know.
But, we have to make sure that we can't do any prequels or any bullshit like that. We've got to eradicate fucking everybody. So I think that we are we're at the beginning, the openings of what World War III is going to fucking look like. And I think this is pretty much the end. Like right here, like we're probably all going to die. And there will be like calls for a draft. All you Zoomers and all you millennials out there are going to get the shit drafted out of you, and you're going to get made to fucking die for Israel and die for against Iran. They're going to be fucking waving your fucking stupid flags right behind. All right, sorry. Excuse me. Hold on. Fuck. Let me go ahead and rewind that. Hold on. You will be drafted, unfortunately. You will be led to die in a foreign conflict that is not what you want exactly, because you just want to sit home and play Mortal Kombat 1. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Okay, nothing else. Because
Honestly,
that's what I think. That's what I think's about to happen. Because the Israeli-Palestinian fucking conflict ramped up once again on probably one of the worst attacks we've seen since 2000.
Sorry,
They
guys, I gotta
fucking
go.
what?
I gotta get out of here.
I don't get it. What?
You started talking about the Israel Palestine thing, so the joke is that.
oh god damn it, Riley.
No, it wasn't. It's not going to go anywhere that you think it's going to go. Everyone's going to be cool. Not going to go kill them all on either side. Yada yada, sort of that thing. Hamas, the terrorist group that's primarily in Palestine and Iran and just in the Middle East in general. They have a very significant foothold in the Middle East, and Iran are huge backers of them. Hamas fucking said that they took credit for the first initial terrorist attack where all those ravers got shot or got straight up kidnapped. They took responsibility for that, and Iran's government has said, "Oh yeah, we're supporting Hamas, kill Israelis." That's what they want. Like quite literally, that's what they've been wanting for fucking ever. So I do believe we're finally we're at the end of the beginning of the beginning of the end. That's what we're at. So now we're about to, this is the the Ukraine Russian stuff. That was just the hour long intro into your favorite video game, and now you're being made to choose your destiny, choose your fighter, if you will. For this one, this is the character selection screen that we're at for World War III, and I think this world's going to go bye bye. That's what I think.
I think you shouldn't talk like that. Stop being a nihilistic fuck, because then you're gonna make me nervous.
No,
Everything's gonna be
it's
fine.
So long,
We'll be
farewell.
okay.
Well,
It's gonna
see-
be cool. We've
well,
made
see,
it
here's the
through
thing.
things before. We'll be okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Like everyone fucking let's be real, man. Since 2000. Like everyone just fucking hates each other, man. Like it was bad in the 80s and 90s and shit, but like ever since 9/11, man, I've noticed this growing up, right? I've noticed how everyone has it just has this fucking deep-seated hatred
You were
for
well
one
grown up
another.
by 9/11.
What?
You were well grown up by 9/11.
I was 21. Yeah. I consider
wasn't
growing up
born.
till like right now.
Fair enough.
But well, anyway, before I get rudely interrupted, no, it's fine. No, like I've noticed how like ever since 9/11, people just fucking despised each other, and like on like a much huger scale than what it was like in the 80s and 90s and shit, right? Because the 80s and 90s had some bad shit going on, but blah blah blah. But I've noticed how it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. 2008 happens. Obama gets elected for the first time, and all this vitriol, all this hatred really started ramping up really, really fucking bad. Then fast forward, Trump gets elected. It's even worse. It's like every like few years, it looks like the hatred for one another for any reason on any level, it just seems like it's gotten worse and worse and worse, and we're finally at the breaking point where it's just all the hatred, all the evil is now spilling out. And that's what I think. I think that the first nuke that gets shot up into space and back down to Earth, I think that's when all the other nukes are going to fucking launch too. So we're probably looking at like end of fucking a human level extinction event. That's what I think this is. This is the beginning, the real start of it. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Unfortunately.
I mean, like there's one good thing. Like, I don't think you live in a major city with anything major or worth anything worth a strategic value or anything like that. Kang, I'm pretty sure you don't live in a huge. Do you live in a huge city?
I wouldn't say our city is so huge, but I'm kind of fucked because we're like about an hour or two out from MacDill Air Force Base.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah, so if we're getting glassed, well, I'm fucked.
yeah, that's definitely a place. I mean, I live in a couple hours away from a nuclear power plant, but I think I should be good from there.
Oh, y'all are gonna get Chernobyl remastered.
Oh man, yeah, it's like the one fucking bad thing is like, any nuclear power plant is a target. As soon as it gets built, it's a fucking target. But yeah, it really kind of freaks me out because like all I've been doing since I think Saturday night, last night, when I just noticed, like I noticed earlier in the day that there was like a kerfuffle on the Israeli Palestinian border, and I was like, oh, okay, it must be any day ending in a Y, right? And then later on, I noticed, oh no, Israel is talking about full blown fucking war, and wipe them out. Everyone's like doing their fucking favorite Palpatine impression, wipe them out, all of them, like do it. And, like, dude, you guys are. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The evil in this fucking country, on social media especially, uh and everyone's using coded language. They're using dog whistles a lot, I've noticed. The I support blank because, and here's insert list of bullshit terminology here. It's been happening a whole fucking lot, and just like I like, people were fucking evil and despicable during COVID. Like people who were wanting to fucking put people into fucking re-education camps or concentration camps or brutal work fucking camps for not getting the vaccine or being a fucking Trump supporter and all that stuff. Like it was like constant during the fucking lockdown days. You will eat the bugs, you will live in the pod people by force. It's like every fucking conspiracy theorist fucking conspiracy theory coming true, like at the fucking same time. Notable progressive heroes and fucking stalwarts against the fucking system. People like Noam Chomsky talking about the forced removal of unvaccinated people from our society, and people just like standing up and plotting with their stupid fucking masks on. Like, I thought it was going to be bad. There's no way it could be any more evil than that. Oh, and then some of them have the balls to write articles. It's time for COVID amnesty, and like we should just forgive ourselves for like saying the things that we said during the pandemic, because it was sort of over the line. My bad for wanting your family to be killed in front of you and you sent to a labor camp. Oops. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, hashtag amnesty now. Fuck you for a fucking life. And anyway, yada yada. I'm seeing the evil really rise again with all this. The immediate calls to crush Hamas. That's code for slaughter all Arabic people in Palestine, kill all the Palestinians, and then immediately glass Palestine, glass Palestine, glass Palestine. Holy fucking shit, guys! I mean, like, dude, I swear, like, half these fucking people had this shit on fucking standby. Like, I am thoroughly convinced that most tweeters out there, most people who use Twitter, have a fucking PDF, like a PDF format file, a text file. There we go, of like cut and paste shit to fucking say at a moment's notice. Like glass them all, kill them all, yada yada yada. Wear your mask, obey the state, and all that, Heil and all that. I'm really convinced that they actually have like fucking pads worth of notes where that is, man, and it's just so fucking bad, dude. And I really think that that's why, like, because there's no hereafter. After this, there's not going to be, aliens, God, fucking, anyone. No one's coming down to bail us out. There's not going to be a rapture. There's not going to be aliens show up like, come to us, Earthlings who do want to get away from guns and war. Ooh. There's nothing going to be like that. We're all going to fucking melt. Like, it's going to be like that fucking scene in Terminator 2. We're going to be clinging at the fucking chain link fence, and our fucking skin is going to be fucking blown away, and our skeletons are going to be screaming into the fucking void. That's the fucking future. There's no fucking bailout after this. Anyone can say anything that they want, that you could.
It's kind of like what fucking I saw tweeted on Twitter. I'm not gonna call it fucking X. Elon, you can suck my cock. I saw tweeted on Twitter basically when Moe was talking about, oh hey, we should have COVID amnesty. I literally said, and Moe I think would even agree with me on this. amnesty should come or only come after the government pays the people in full they fucked over by closing businesses.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. There's definitely a fucking case for COVID reparations in this fucking country. No one asked for that. The lockdowns were a fucking terrible idea.
I think a lot of people asked for that. Like, I didn't like the lockdowns either, but to say that nobody asked for that is a
Okay,
little
I don't recognize.
disingenuous.
I don't fucking care about what the other fucking people who are like, yes, lock us down, daddy government. Tee hee. I don't need a paycheck. I'm still going to get charged rent, yada yada. But anyway, yeah. It was just such a fucking terrible fucking idea, man, and it didn't work. Nothing really, COVID's still around. We don't have really a cure. We have a vaccine, a treatment, which is good. And I'm not saying don't get your shot. If you want to go get your COVID shot, go right ahead. You should make an appointment to get your shot. I'm just saying your shot's here, and COVID's still here, and that's it. That's it. And I'm not saying anything else after that. But
you have no answer to my question.
What was your answer? Question?
I said, when's your appointment, Mo?
My appointment? Oh, yeah. Well, it's so Israel and Palestine, they really just blew the shit out of each other.
On a lighter topic.
Oh yeah, let's lighten the mood here. Like, World War III is happening, pretty much the start of it. And I guess Riely, do you have anything that you would like to add to that? Like, what are your hopes or dreams, or what are your what do you think is going to happen? Maybe.
I mean, my hopes and dreams are that nothing happens. Like, I don't want to die. That wouldn't be good. But I just hope that whatever conflicts arise are able to be handled in a way that will not result in the destruction of humanity. Would be my hope. Because mutually assured destruction is something that everybody knows about and understands, right? Like, I think we should be capable of just like going out and shooting each other and resolving it that way, and not resorting to the fucking nukes, because we all know we all die the moment one of those things drops. Like, it is over. So just fuck off.
I think the fear just fucking
a massive mistake. Like, I can't believe they would be fucked up so bad. They were like, yeah, let's just build a little device that's capable of ending the world in one fell swoop, just so that we can like look cool and have big dicks.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a fucking giant dick measuring contest, and the worst thing was, like, we should have just dismantled any other nukes that we had after World War II. But then what we did was just we sold the plans, or the plans got leaked to other countries, and now everyone else has fucking nukes, and everyone just wants an excuse to launch their fucking stockpile. Because everywhere is fucking wiped out. Everyone's got a grudge against everybody. Cuba will fucking launch that whatever missiles or whatever fucking shit that they have, onto us. The Pakistani people hate India, and they've been wanting to go at it for generations now. So once the fucking big fighting in the middle, the problem with the war in the Middle East is it causes everyone else to want to go to war in the Middle East. And, the Middle East is like well known for having tons of weapons and lots of fucking nukes. And everyone likes to pretend that no one in the Middle East has nukes. Everyone likes to pretend that Israel doesn't have any nukes, and that they have nukes. Everyone likes to pretend that Iran doesn't have them, or India or Pakistan doesn't have them, but that they've got them. So that fucking freaks me out. Because, like, once the Middle East erupts, we're going to be too busy to fucking fund the Ukraine anymore. And that will be one of the biggest failures of our time, was all of our backing of the Ukraine. And I guess if we're going to be honest here, if we're going to go to war, at least take war seriously. And I think that they just thought that they could just like throw money and equipment at the problem in the Ukraine, and they would just go the fuck away. And after that, Taiwan's going down because China will invade, will respond, and we'll be at war with China. And the draft's going to happen. Everyone's going to die. Nukes are going to fly. America could be invaded by then. Then we're going to have the war at home. Like the whole world's going to fucking burn, man. Kang, what do you think?
I mean, sure, the whole world is gonna burn, but you remember how everyone was placing bets like, oh, hey, fucking Joe Biden's gonna be the one who's like the fucking smoking gun, the fucking catalyst of World War III. So
Turns
far,
out, no.
turns out, nope.
Yeah,
I guess
like
we all didn't have that on our bingo cards.
oh yeah. I was like, yeah, you and I were actually discussing this last night on my stream while I was playing fucking Mortal Kombat 1. Was hey, it turns out the people who started World War III, it wasn't us. You know, like good job, good going for us, you know? We fucking got it. It wasn't our fault. Because I thought that it was going to be America that starts World War III. Turns out it wasn't. So that's you know, like once they write it down in the history books, we'll be the ones like, you know, throwing our hands up going, wasn't us, wasn't our fault, we didn't do it, it was them.
We're just fucking
yell at
shrugging,
them.
just like,
yeah, it wasn't us, yell at them. And we're fucking pointing at Russia and the Ukraine. It was like, yeah, they fucking started it.
yeah, it's those fucktards over there. We didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, I mean, we totally did because we've been fucking giving fucking Zelensky fucking billions and billions of dollars like it's fucking hush money to fund the fucking war effort. And it's not going so well. In fact, the whole fucking war effort has stalled, you know. And then we had that fucking thing with the asshole in the paramilitary, the mercenary group. We had that fucking nonsense. And that was a bit of political theater that went absolutely nowhere except to its logical conclusion. That fucking dude died in a fucking airplane crash. And then we're like, oh, wow, what a surprise. An enemy of Vladimir Putin was blown out of the fucking sky. Wow. Didn't see that shit fucking coming.
And I love his first course of action throughout the whole fucking thing. Deny, deny, deny.
And laugh while you're doing so. That's the fucking way. That's the Russian way, the Russian politician's way of just getting away with literal murder.
You fuckers thought we did it.
We totally did do it.
That guy, I did not kill him.
I did not kill him, comrade. Oh wait, I kinda did. We kinda used a missile against him. Kinda
Like,
funny though in the process.
I didn't kill him. The people I ordered to shoot the missile at his fucking airplane did. Technicalities.
Joke.
You see, technically, humans did not kill them. A big giant bear shot the fucking missile.
Dude, Putin's fucking obsession with God damn it, Putin just dropped a can. Putin's obsession with nature is admirable, but kind of weird. It borders on weird. It's like a weird fucking animal rights campaign he did back in like the late 2000s and stuff. Like if you Google like you know. Vladimir Putin trying to help birds fly or like riding a fucking bear is, I think that might be fake, but it's still fucking funny. There's a lot of that shit. You know how he helped, how he got elected back in the late 90s, early 2000s? He appealed to the youth and just like did a bunch of pictures of him wearing blue jeans with his like foot on top of fucking something, you know, like and his arm resting on his knee, like trying to look cool, and it fucking won over the Russian youth. Like they voted for him. That's how he got into power initially.
He did a Steve Buscemi before Steve Buscemi could even do a Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, hello, fellow kids. Don't you want to vote for me? I'm so cool.
Hello, fellow youngsters. If you vote for me, I give you V-Bucks before V-Bucks were even a thing.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah,
There's this
it's
fun new game called Fortnite coming out in about a decade.
yes, in
I'll
about
get you set up.
yes, in about 12 years, you'll have all the V-Bucks. You have no idea. They'll be huge. I got that term from my friend Donald Trump.
I also learned if you really want the key to a woman's heart, you grab them by pussy.
Yes. Or
That's what
kill
my
her
buddy Donald
family.
told me.
Or just kill her family and her groom and you just marry her like that. I'm the fucking president. I can do whatever I want.
I grab her by the pussy, and I grab her husband by the neck.
Yes. Either you're going to bedroom or to gulag.
Most went to Gulag, but that's a different story.
You laughed at my small Russian dick. Fuck you. Go to jail, bitch.
So what
But
you're
yeah.
telling me is you love a man with mushroom dip instead of Russian gopnik.
Oh, God. What do you, Kang, what do you think is going to happen? What, do you think World War III is about to happen, or do you think it'll just be much ado about nothing?
I think we are nearing the beginning ropes to World War III. Where the theater will be, we'll never know.
I definitely think our involvement's going to start in the Middle East and just go further east. Because like China's been wanting to fucking go to war with America for like fucking years and years and years, decades. Ever since they became a fucking superpower on their own. And they really want to get rid of us real fucking bad. And maybe they won't. They might just look at us, go, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to just go into fucking Europe since it's right here. It's kind of like, yeah, I can go to the Taco Bell, or I could just like wrap up all the fixins that I conveniently had out on my fucking countertop right here and just make my burrito here, And I think they might take the burrito on the fucking countertop, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if they invade Taiwan, that's like, we keep saying we don't support Taiwanese independence, but then we go and support Taiwanese independence. And so it just doesn't make any sense. So, like, why are you guys lying to us? Like, well, I mean, because everyone thinks that you're supporting Taiwanese independence. And just fucking say so. Because it looks like you're doing exactly fucking that. Like, I don't believe in political tact or or any bullshit like that. Deception on display and et cetera, and all that. I don't really believe in that. Just fucking say what you're going to say, because the other people are just going to do what you don't want them to do anyway. That's what's going to fucking happen. Anyway, I think I've said all I can fucking possibly say about the matter. Riely, you got anything you want to say before we head out?
Now we can wrap up.
Okay. Kang, you got anything to say before we wrap up?
All I could probably say is, fuck bitches, get money, 420 YOLO
Oh
swag.
yeah.
Smoke weed every day before the
Damn,
bombs
son,
drop.
where'd you find this?
I don't know what that reference is, but I'm sure it's funny.
You see, I don't know what it's originally from, but I heard it in a Thomas the Tank Engine weed remix.
Oh God. All right, Kang, where can they find ye?
You can find ye on me new Twitter page, GripRipper43.
Wait, did you get banned again?
Oh no, I'm on this account. I'm trying to be on my best behavior.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. And that's it? You don't have anything else?
You could probably find me on my Twitch at King Diablo43 if I ever start streaming.
You and Robin are very similar in that you've been plugging your Twitch pages and you just like haven't streamed in like ever.
Well, my ass has got to buy a fucking whole like recording thing. It's just to fucking get shit done, I guess. So.
You gotta start the Kang cast. It'll be Redox's favorite podcast because he loves hearing you.
It'll also be Debbie Gloom's favorite podcast.
Yeah. Debbie Gloom
my
would
bitter
love
rival.
It.
All right, and Riely, where can they find you?
You can find me in a lot of places, but those are all gathered together for you in one convenient place. You can find a link to this in the description or on my X in the pinned post at Riely Tweets. Is my link tree, linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. It has links to all my podcasts, YouTube channels, and stuff. Special shout out to Detour Head. I think that's the primary project I want people to check out. If you just check out one thing from me, it is a podcast where me and my friend Alex, we usually bring in a topic, and we talk about that topic and usually a bunch of other things. Thus the Detour Ahead name. And it's a good show, and you should check it out. We gotta get you on again, Mo. It's been a while.
It's been a while since I've been on Detour Head, so I better get on this soon before the world ends here.
Yeah, before we all die, we gotta Mo and Detour Head again.
Before we all die.
And we gotta get you
Aaron
on,
Lewis.
Kang. We haven't had you on yet.
Hey, yo, hit me up and I'll probably see if I can hop on.
Oh yeah.
All right, fellas. I think good job on today's podcast. We didn't say anything edgy or controversial or anything like that, unlike almost 99.99% of the internet, when all you do is just say Israel, blah, 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 Israel. Good job, everyone. You should be proud of yourselves.
Pat myself on the back. Let's
Yes, all of you on the internet maybe should take a cue from us. Okay, maybe not that cue, because you sound like you were just beating it for a minute there. No, but anyway, yeah. I will. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I'm high as shit, so I'm kind of butchering this outro. And we'll go ahead and see you guys next time on the next MoeCast. Hopefully, we're not all dead.
Hell yeah.
Peace out.
Ta-ta.
Thank you, Kang.